Hey, good afternoon. This is Sean Lawson over here at Arbutus RV, and guess what? It is still raining, and we are still out here doing some walk-around tours. Next up here, I have the Forest River Wildwood Grand Lodge, and this is the 44 view. I'm just going to do a deeper dive into this one and just take a bit more time to talk about a few features, what this floor plan is all about, and where you might use this particular trailer. So first of all, the 44 view, and they do a 42 view as well, and that was not it. There's a 42 veranda, which has a patio off the back. So yeah, and a few other floor plans as well, but we're on the 44 view today. You have a triple axle chassis. You do have dual pane windows on this. The view, the reason they've sort of branded this is mainly because of all of the windows. So when we get inside, you'll be able to see that a little bit more. Just what kind of views you would get from inside. We have sold a number of these. We've got some folks living in similar floor plans, either the 42 or the 44 view, and some destination type setups. So somebody that's got a seasonal site that wants to be able to have a nice comfortable spot to go relax at. And yeah, it's been a great product. We're really happy with it. There's been a lot of copycat ones coming out from another number of other manufacturers. They've tweaked things a little bit here and there, but mostly this floor plan has been a winner. So yeah, so we'll just have a quick little tour around on the inside, just so you can kind of get an idea of the size and where everything is. And then we'll just sort of start diving into some different features. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a bunch of these blinds down. So everything in this main living space, so the top three windows, these two bottom ones, and then these two over here behind the couch, can all run off of these controls here. So you just have all of your shades turned on if you want to move them, or if you don't want to move one of them, you just switch it off. For the case of this demonstration here, I'm just going to have them all on. You also have your TV lift over here, which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to leave that off for the time being. So I'm just going to hit the down button here, and then all of our window shades are going to start coming down. Now the top ones, when they reach where they would stop, they stop, and the rest of them keep going. So I'll just stop right there just to give you a bit of a view of them all down. These bottom ones do go a little bit further, but they tend to get hung up a little bit on these here, so I just left them where they were. But you can get them all the way down. If you do want them all the way closed, you just have to play around with those a little bit just to have them sit a bit nicer. So yeah, so here we go. We've got our nice big lounger here. There is storage, so if you lift these two cushions up, there's storage underneath. This here lifts up as well, so you've got storage there. And then this section here with these two cushions folds out, so you can fold this right out. It's just your typical tri-fold sofa, and it'll come right out to here. So this can all be sleeping space. Yeah, so really nice, very comfortable, nice cushions. You've got your fireplace right across from it here, and some storage up top. Let's see what can go in there. Oh, there's your stereo right there. JBL audio. There's speakers inside and out. And then I'm just going to pop this TV up here as well. So let's just hit TV. Let's just shut all these off. So just the TV right now, and then we'll just hit that up. So we'll see if that hits the, no, it didn't, just missed it. So the TV will come all the way up there as well. There you go. So now we've got our TV. All right, so LED lighting throughout. So this main area here is all on these same strips, and there's a dimmer feature as well, so you can dim those down. The one light in the middle is on its own switch, and then each end has their own lighting. So right here is your kind of main control panel for your lighting and stuff like that. Sorry, your outside lights, your accent lights, the dimmer here, and then your awning and slides and stuff. All slides run off of the one switch. So one of them will start moving and the rest of them will kind of follow all in behind. One goes all the way at a time though. So there's your on-demand hot water, which is great. They used to put in, I think, about a 10 or 12 gallon hot water heater, but they have gone to the on-demand. You've got a residential fridge freezer here, which is just awesome. Really nice. Lots of storage there. Spot for your ice and stuff. Some storage up top here. So we'll just spend a bit of time in the kitchen here. So you've got some nice drawers there. Cupboards. This whole thing here is a pantry. And it slides out. You can just see the craftsmanship here. Nice fit and finish. Very sturdy. The strap there is for when you're traveling. Let's see underneath here. Spot for your trash can. Bit of storage there. Power outlet right there. You've got your 4 stools. Waterfall type of countertop. I think that's what they call it, because this drops right down on the one end, and it's a solid surface countertop. You've got solid surface throughout in the bathroom as well, and they're over on the next to the stove. Really nice residential oven with your igniters. You've got your microwave. I don't know if this is convection or not. Let's just see. I think it might be. No, you know what? No metal rack in there. So, but you've got your oven right there. So yeah, really nice lighting. Lots of great storage. Yeah, so let's get out of the kitchen and check out the bedroom down at the end here. Oh, you do have these nice storage bins here for, you know, hats and toques and gloves and whatever you'd like to put in there. There's that solid surface again. So we've got the bed right now in the tilted up position. You got some windows at both sides for cross ventilation. Your switch for the bed. Unfortunately, your switch isn't right next to the bed. It's right here, but you can up and down tilt that. So we'll just bring that down. There you go. So you kind of got to decide whether you want it up or down while you're out of the bed. There's some storage. There's some storage here. In the 42 veranda model, they actually put your washer dryer stackable set right in this area here. But in this one, it's over in the bathroom at the other end of the RV. So we'll get over there in just a little bit. Your blinds here are manual roller shade style blinds. You got plugins all over the place. Nice dresser at the end here. And there is storage underneath. Plus you've got this space here just to throw shoes, slippers, that kind of stuff. You got a fireplace if you didn't notice that. So you've got heat in here. Right now I have it just on for the lighting, and you can change that display a little bit. Anything that looks like this around the trailer is ducting for your furnace. So you've got the one there. And let's actually have a look down underneath. I want to see what's under here. Wanted to just check and see if there were power outlets. Doesn't look like it, so don't know where you're gonna find your power outlets. But I'm sure, oh, there's one there. So there might be one on the other side here too. Let's have a look here. It doesn't look like it. So you've got your power and your USB and your USB-Cs over there. Thermostat control for in here. All right, so that's the bedroom. We'll just head back through. I will point out too that you've got a bathroom nice and close to the bedroom. Right there, just a 2-piece, but a really nice little bathroom. There's your fan. Spot to roll up some towels or maybe put some linens and stuff. I like how they finished the bottom off here. You've got a foot flush toilet, a porcelain toilet. So there you go. You got a nice little bathroom there. And then your main bathroom is over here. Check out the space. Really nice big shower. You've got this sort of rain feature here. You can have water coming out of here. Really, really great shower. No tub, unfortunately, so you don't have that luxury, but that's a nice shower. This is where you could put your washer dryer, so it's all plumbed and ready to go. Another furnace vent right there, and then anything up on the ceiling, like that one up there, right there, is going to be for your air conditioning, and that's an exhaust fan. Storage, and then here's your converter with all your fuses and stuff. A couple more baskets. This will just be a little pop-out one there. Yeah, nice LED light right up top there. Really good lighting in the bathroom here. Okay, so we've kind of checked out most of those areas. Neat accent lighting here. You do have some storage in behind here, which is great. There's your vacuum. Oh, my phone is currently, or my watch is trying to talk to me. All right, let's pop up into one of your lofts. So here's the main loft. Now this mattress, I'd say that's about 8 or 10 inches thick. You can actually lift the one up and pop it up on top of the other one. So if it's just going to be one person in here and you don't need it to be so wide, you can have it be a little bit thicker. I mean, this is pretty darn comfortable just the way it is, but you know, maybe just pop that up so you have a bit more room for kids to play up here and stuff. I'm just going to try and switch this light off. So you've got some nice accent lighting back there. You don't really notice it when this is on. No dimmer on these lights up here. They just are the way they are. You've got your USB up there and a plug-in. Spot for a TV to hook up there. There's your main AC unit right there. Some LED lights across the top of the slide. So this is meant for full time with the dual pane windows and a fully enclosed underbelly. You've got definitely the ability to hold the heat in nicely. Make sure that's closed. There we go. Let's pop up into the other loft here. You've got your spiral staircase. And this one's just laid out a little differently. And you've just got the two mattresses, not quite as thick here, maybe 4 inches or so. I'm just gonna try and sit down here. There we go. So I'm 5'8" and I'm sitting straight up and not touching the ceiling. So that gives you an idea of the height up here. You've got a spot you can put a TV. I could imagine being a kid staying in this place. This is pretty sweet. I think it would be a lot of fun. So, oh, we got an air conditioner right there as well. So dual AC units. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty neat. A lot of cool features. Be very comfortable for a large family to come stay in, you know, or a family to live in as well. Creating memories, enjoying your RV. And again, like I said, this is definitely set up to be lived in as well. And we do have a few customers currently just even in the Alberni Valley here that are full timing in one of these or a very similar floor plan to this one. Got an awesome sink here. We started seeing this in the Grand Design product first of all for a little while, and still do, but now they're putting them into a few more. Let's see if we can get this out. Oh, here we go. Just pop that out. Then you can take this one right out. So you got a big sink. This is like you can turn this on and then you know, for washing vegetables and things like that or whatever. I guess, you know, that's a strainer. I don't have to tell you how a sink works, but anyhow, little spot there to do a little, maybe a drying rack or something like that, or just, you know, scrubbing some stuff. Oh, this I guess would be your little one for washing your little peppers in there. Give them a little scrub. You do have a soap dispenser here. This just pops up and you just fill your soap right in there, so you're not having to reach in behind your sink to try and get that. You got your washer. You know, if you ever visit a brewery and they wash your glasses before they fill it up with beer for you, this is kind of what they're using. And then you've got your dial here for your main thing here. Yeah, that just does that. Cutting board sits in here as well if you want, or not. But anyhow, super cool feature. Yeah, so this is the 2025 Forest River Grand Lodge 44 View. Was $149,980 on for $129,888, just $485 biweekly. That biweekly payment does not include taxes, but it does include a 10% down payment. We can customize your payment to fit whatever you're looking for. I would say with taxes and no down payment, you're probably going to be looking at somewhere around $550 biweekly on approved credit. I won't bother getting into weights because you're not going to be towing this with your average pickup. This is definitely going to be a 1-ton towing RV, and probably even a dually. We definitely tow this around with our 1-ton single wheel, and it tows it just fine. We've towed them around the island, no problem. But if you're going to be doing some long distance towing, I would say a dually is probably going to be your best bet. So yeah, I'll post this up on our YouTube channel or my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or would like to see something a little bit different, maybe you want to see that veranda floor plan, or perhaps you want to know a little bit more about the oven or the, any of the appliances or anything. That's why I've got this video up here. So you can reach me at any time at the office here at Arbutus RV in Port Alberni. The phone number is 250-724-4648. My cell phone is always on at 250-731-8426. Our website is www.arbutusrv.ca. Check out all my other YouTube walkthrough videos here on my channel. And like I said, feel free to reach out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.